What's up, everybody? This is Isaiah from Southwest Geckos. I just want to be a little serious today regarding setup. Not thinking about the MTV Cribs thing. So I guess we'll start off with how we set up our breeding females. I'm trying something new today. Usually we just have the lay box in there, but I just wanted to put the lay box on top of their shelter or house, whatever you would like to call it. And we use sphagnum moss, and this has a pretty good depth to it. We fill it about halfway. I don't know if you can see that. I actually found some eggs in there today that I didn't even realize that were in there. And the reason why I didn't realize is because the dirt stayed level the whole time it's been in there, so I didn't even realize one of them laid eggs. They must have just been really good at making holes and then covering up as if nothing happened. So that's pretty much what we have for that one. You know, you saw the dish, the paper towel, the house. Same thing with these. We have the dish, paper towel, house. This is just to keep the house in place. You can get these actually at Dollar General for, let's see, you can get it for about $1. You can get 30 of them in a pack, so it's really cheap. Doesn't really take anything out of your pocket to replace them every now and again. Really awesome. And just so any of you who are curious, this is actually 2 trimpers. The one inside is actually a raptor. That one's a trimper. They're both super tangerines. Came from Art Geckos. Really beautiful females. I really can't wait to breed them this season. Just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger. Still growing up some dew. Let's see. Who do I want to show you? I'll show you this guy. We call him Batman because when he was a hatchling, his phenotype had like the Batman symbol. It's pretty cool, actually. You can probably find our pictures of him when he was a baby in our Instagram if you browse down a little bit. Anyways, actually, you probably found him in our hatchling album too on Facebook. So, anyways, not all of them have these as their shelter. We use the Gen Pack 4Ds as you saw in here as well. You can buy packs of like 500 of those from certain websites. I can't think of the name right now. Yeah, so we put our calcium powder and our mineral powder, vitamin powder, whatever you'd like to call it, in here. And the vitamin powder and calcium powder we use is Osteoform SA and Vinate. There's just a picture of it. I'm sure y'all have seen them from 1,000 breeders that use this. Not everybody uses them. It's really a preference type of thing. I think it's the best thing to use. Not that it makes any huge differences that I can see. I used to use Armion. It just didn't really work out for me as I expected it to. And it's not a knock against a guy who uses who's made Armion. I still think it's a good supplement, but it didn't really get what it was set to do, was to make all my geckos eat that weren't eating as well. Anyways, so moving on, then we have the hatchling rack. And for the hatchling rack, we pretty much got the same setup as you can see. We have the house, the food dish, paper towel, and then the gecko inside of there. And that was a G Project Red Stripe Eclipse. Let's see, I guess I could show you guys a hatchling. I'm sure you'd like to see that. Let's show you this guy. Or girl, actually. She was born on 3/13, so she's a couple weeks old, maybe not even like that. She's gonna be beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. I know she's gonna be beautiful. She has carrot tail already showing up on her tail. She's been getting really bright over this past week or two. I'm really excited to see what she turns out to look like eventually. Moving on, I can show you guys right quick. Our show tank. So this is pretty much like our show tank. In here we got our big boy Knuckles one of our other most gentle geckos that we have in here. Kind of has some funky eyes. I think he was born that way. We got him like this, one bigger eye than the other. But this guy is really a gentle giant. Love this guy to death. We have the water dish. We got the plant just for decoration, and he likes to kind of sit under it sometimes. And then a huge rock for shelter. Got the temp gauge and humidity gauge. And then I don't want to say this is a lay box because he's a male. Hopefully he's not laying eggs. I'd rather just call it a moist hide or whatever. So when he's shedding or whenever he just feels like cooling down a little bit, that's where he goes. It looks like he's probably about to eat in a moment. But yep, that's pretty much it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's informational for you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to comment below, message us, call us, text us, whatever you'd like to do, whatever floats your boat. Hope you all have a super awesome day, and thank you for watching this video.